about it. Oh boy. Why am I doing this? Why does the game seem so loud? Might just be this music. Continue. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, thought about what you said last night. Should have texted you. I was gonna do it and I didn't. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. Gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Smetras. Team Smetras. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On Friday night, you are most likely to wash coin, Netflix and grill, fall asleep watching history, torment my children with death, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. I think sleep sounds like the most like me. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Let's go with the boat. Oh, what are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grilling, comfortable with crying. Oh. We'll do strong dad arms. What do you want to be when you grew up? What did I want to be when I grew up? Technical writer, salt boat captain, pro skater, astronaut, good father, president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery, anything in Laserdisc, romantic comedy, whatever makes me there. All the comedies that haven't aged well. Let's do entire filmography. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. We're gonna go with napping together. What do you never leave home without? My sensical cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, a crippling low self-esteem. We're gonna go with that one. It's sad, but yeah, I spent a lot of time thinking about potential ends of the world. Will I ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill? When I can get a cup of coffee? Lawnmower modifications. Let's do potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
Yeah.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these stats seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Wait. Do I have to pick a dad? pants for me, Damien? I don't know. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If we like fishing, then we'll get along. See how slowly I can cook a piece of breakfast. What would be my fishing pole? Keen understanding of steak cuts. A fireman? A romantic comedies? Really? Deck building. My portable fishing pole. How my daughter is smarter than I am. I didn't know he was into romantic comedies. Okay. Okay, here goes. Man, I don't know how to feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. Crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes to my computer and a message pops up. It's Brian, let's see what he has to say. Hey man, always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring our girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Does he think this is an email? Well, I like mini golf. Friendly competition, this is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid. And I'm proud to say she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. It sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. 1 second. Amanda walks in through the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, and almost as if she's been crying. Uh-oh. You up for some... Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
No, you're not fine.
Eh?
I just got sad. I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. And they can talk to me, right? If there's something's going on, or even if you're just feeling sad, I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. Thanks, Popsicle, but I'm serious.
Ah.
All I want to do is lie in bed and be able to make barbecue chips levitate from the kitchen directly into my mouth. Well, I can't give you telekinesis, but I do have a solution you might be pleased with. Run to the kitchen, grab a bag of chips, retrieve a single chip, and toss it in Amanda's direction. Success. She catches it with her mouth. Not quite telekinesis, but still fun. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy?
Huh.
I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect, come on kiddo, let's do this. You ready for this?
Yeah!
Arr, matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate-themed? Just now realize that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh. Come on, Pirate Dad, won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Crochet Dude, hello! Good morning. How are you? Arr, ahoy, scurvy. Avasti! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, the balloon. Come on, Dad, you told me this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. You prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini-golf. Just mini-golf is so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini-golf. Yarntastic, you got a new PC? Nice! How's it treating you? New PCs are exciting. What happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side-eye, but before I can side-eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, mateys!
Eh?
Ahoy! Good. Great. Awesome, man. Oh. Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini-golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Alright!
Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Ugh.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Oh.
I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda.
Ah.
Look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You gambling man? Whoa! 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 Do I get you if I win?
Oh, shucks.
Amanda puts her hands over Daisy's ears. Gross. Brian blushes. He's clearly a little uncomfortable. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Ah.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. Very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. Looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down.
Armity.
Oh gosh, how do I golf?
Into the brine. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball. Into the brine.
Oh my gosh, what is this? I'm not this good at mini golf.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
Oh no!
Dead men sink no putts.
No! These are getting really hard.
You've lost your ball.
No! It goes so fast.
You've lost your ball. Into
There
the
we
brine.
go.
Into the brine.
S rank! Woo! Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? Having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. Just ask because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad. Please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over to and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armity.
Oh no. Ah.
You've lost your ball.
Oh no. Oh.
Dead men
Oh.
sink no putts. Into the brine. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
Oh no, I mistimed it. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Dead men sink no putts. You've lost your ball. Dead men sink no putts. You've lost your ball.
Aw.
Yo ho ho
I got an S rank again. Okay.
Oh.
Try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but the confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing the wreath around inner me and saying the word with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Butimus. Mini golf is no joke. The secret to mini golf is that you have to be really, really good at it.
Alright.
Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. You cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can deal, make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart.
Oh.
Well, guess we should hit the bar now.
Hey.
There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Bar and I walk into the freaky tiki. The freaky room. A kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I've already proved my superior dadness for the day.
Yeah.
2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Bartender whips up 2 rum drinks instead of a hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks.
Hey.
If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. Take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about line maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only watered the lawn with bottled sprinkler water. Sparkling water. I just ran out, so we're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all of your work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic, and when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own... Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? So clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job. Minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode. Can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? I have terrible news for you, Butimus. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Hey, Jeremy. It was an okay day.
Hey.
Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live on. Wow, nice work.
Oh.
Yeah, I kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He's a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father. Then you wake up one day and there you are.
Ah.
But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, but I've been okay with that, until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture and I haven't put it together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with a dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Talk about his daughter. Oh, I got eggplants. So Daisy seems pretty smart for her age.
Ah.
Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though.
Oh.
It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. It's perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Let's ask about his dog. Oh, I got more eggplants. So you have a dog. Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone, Brian laughs. Butimus, if you want to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods, then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Ah yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. Look around the room, I take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I gesture to it. Cool fish. Definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over, he's right. But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat, so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my ship plates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface. Finally got caught inside of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. You know what happens next? What happens next? It smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up next morning on the deck. The fish gone, never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch the fish, Captain Ahab style. Sure, Daisy would be supportive. Aw, man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. Why? I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go? Where do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers, we can sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. Bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh, I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish, so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Butimus good at catching fish smedges for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear one day will consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. This is a great opportunity for... also for catching more fish than Brian. You're killing me with these puns, Butimus. Mull it over. You come around to fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. It's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. Smitty plops on the couch, flips on the TV. So how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it, like frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. Think so? I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. Then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. Standard babysitting protocol, I believe. Really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Though she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. It feels good. Gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh! I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat. On a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward. Your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you, and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself on the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine. Sold. I'm in. Alright, ambushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? Got it, Pops.
You sure know how to make a dad blush.
Potty humor, energy saving, rivalry, bear hugs, tiki, mini golf. I wonder if those are actually depend on what I do. I got an S rank. I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles when I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yes!
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. Probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? Suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. Can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't...
Alright!
I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my, I really can't believe I got in. Of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive. It's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work.
Huh?
Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yes!
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? And I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Yeah, don't get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl rules.
Yes!
Oh, so they let you have animals in the doors. You get a note saying you need one. But I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do that. Okay. I'll promise I'll try harder. Pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? It's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Yeah, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aww. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do I want to save? Yeah, let's save. I think he's a vampire. You know what? Let's go with Brian again. When the internet gains sentience, it destroys the story, so all you know, it'll use this information against us, right? Who do I pick? Okay. Let's message Brian again. Why not? Okay, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman at Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad off. I've been doing a fishing research online, and I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish, and my lawn could use another good mowing. I'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, this is gonna be a rough start. Amanda. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting off piece to piece like some kind of monster. Didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not choppy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda. We have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a monster of fishing overnight? Master of fishing overnight. You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? No, my stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to be Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for the job at the coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, it severely burned my hand. They told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. The horses have to do with fish and burns. Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, I know that's what's happening.
Dad!
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. Brush my teeth, throw on pajamas, I climb into bed, set my alarm, close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. Can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. At about 9 years old, my dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy. The air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing for a 9-year-old? That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Oh, I've got daddy issues. Sitting in the boat in the middle of a body of water, I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. Cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. Look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try a different one, but all the lures in the tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. Try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. Gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. I hate that sound. I jolt awake at the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I gradually slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open. She's still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda, I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the basic blanket to wave me away. I'll leave her room and make myself some coffee, and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually walks in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing her eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear, Daisy falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. Walk over to the driver's side of the door and open it. Woof woof. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Beatimus sit. Maxwell immediately hops into the back cuddle with Daisy. Mantle sends a nix to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. Ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive through the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly on the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here. A little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole's in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I am digging a hole here. Digging a pole here, oh baby. I stare at the forest lining the highway. The sun is barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the bush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. Car bumps along until we get to a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. Kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle box and coolers to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me? If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me.
Oh, shucks.
Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish?
Aww.
We're good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
What?
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe, don't go too far. Brian puts a life vest around himself and we throw all our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Most freshwater fish feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know, that's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it. So you can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Okay, let's save. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that. Let's say, if I win, I get your Weed Whacker. The Whackmaster 2000, that's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. Cordless version? That's the one. Wow, the Reach and Cut is state of the art. My Weed Whacker is a prized possession, but those are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. You're on. We shake on it. Suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. One day, not today. To watch Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole, he casts into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. Stare down the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. I think we're fly fishing, so I don't think I want stretch. Because I'm such a pro fisherman, I anticipate a lot of quick physical movements over the course of this fishing session. To prepare for such activities, I'll now stretch my body so that it is limber and ready for battle. It's very responsible of you. I do a few calf stretches, some bicep pulls, and crack my neck several times. Bend over and try to touch my toes, but I can't make it happen. I can barely get the tips of my fingers past my shins. Alright, my new bio body is now lithe and pliant. Lithe? Perfect for wrangling every trout in this lake with my bare hands. Now what? Tie a knot or something. Oh, eggplants. I take my pole and tie an elaborate looking knot to impress Brian. Classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't going to part anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver us and to us a bountiful harvest. Look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can.
Whoa!
And the lure flies off the line, sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down.
Hey!
Ah, go ahead and take my pole. I know, it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile, and I sit there feeling like an idiot. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. So is this a match 3 game? You need to match 3 of the species. Oh, I can't tell which fish is which. Oh, I can, yeah. Okay.
Match that fish. Rainbow trout. Nice match. fishing? Rainbow trout. Catch of the day. Nice man. Catch of the day. Now you're fishing.
It's actually a lot harder. Oops, that's a smallmouth bass. Judge not for the size of the mouth of the content of the character. If you try enough hard day, one day they'll grow to be a medium mouth bass. Oh, dang it. Why am I not seeing any matches?
Catch of the day. Nice man.
Oh dear, I'm gonna fail this one. I'm probably gonna have to redo it. Yeah, why don't I see any matches? Unless the rainbow trout do something.
Now you're fishing.
Okay.
Rainbow trout. Now you're fishing. Rainbow trout. Nice catch. Catch of the day. Rainbow trout. Catch of the day.
Okay, so the rainbow trout are like a power-up thing.
Match of the day. Nice match. Nice match. Nice match.
Whoa, I got a cascade.
Now you're fishing.
Oh, okay, so I did really well. Good work. That was way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling, obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand and reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. Tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in. Finally get the fish up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. Lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This is bigger than all the ones Brian caught. The pole I saw, mine and all mine. Our canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. Should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. Finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. Alright? Does that count as one? All seen is all of our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake. I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We're back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get on the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt, dots of lake water glistening in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built the guy like an ox. ... I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Hey.
I'm gonna get the fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. I quickly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I'd done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you've bested me in, stupid, sexy Brian. I might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. The day is young, we can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. Probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. Till another day. My stomach growls. You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I am flushed with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and accepts the cargo short granola. And now we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. Take a look around the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I've always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which consequently is not very fast. It is very cute, though.
Ah.
Nice throw, Butamus. Turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Scratch behind his ear. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears. He responds like in kind by licking my face. He really likes you. Be careful. He's going to try to follow you home if you keep that up. Scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm going to steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I'm only kind of kidding. While I'm playing with Maxwell, the fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's line. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in the cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol. Gonna have to wish you both a citation, and man, you put your shirts on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankfully that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? You're playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered, like, in mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for, a child? Yes. Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Aww.
Right. Take a seat around the fire and Brian serves little generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything? Fish taste okay? Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. Old Harding family recipe. Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake and then
Uh-oh.
accidentally tipped over the boat. Oh, Brian covered for me. Don't worry, all of the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything, right, Butamus? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my own world-famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. So we drive away and take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window and a low rumble of the dirt road lulls beneath lulls us into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I opened my eyes and realized that I'd dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wiped a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump out into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it, and ready to fight. My strong arms. It's all good, you earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today, I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us, I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it, take it easy, yeah? You too, take it the easiest. Ryan chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. The man I get inside immediately collapsed on the couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian never competing to see who could catch the most fish, Ed. Stop. Why do you care so much? Panda Panda, just look at that guy. He's obviously got my number and he's rubbing my face in it. Dad, I love you. But you're kinda done sometimes. Dumb, or clearly the superior, Dad. You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops.
You know what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to check on laundry and rest my voice for 5-10 minutes or so. Got another S rank with Brian. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here because there'll be some music for you guys. I'll be back soon. Alright. Let's keep going. I think I got enough water. Maybe okay for a little bit. Well, it's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turned off all the lights and walked down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound. I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Amanda, get out. Okay, okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I hear the crying again. Wow. As for upset, she seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did something go wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. Can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room, makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up, takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. To put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Here Amanda walks in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So I just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping you could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad? Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. It took me a long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around the sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. Grab some plates and fork and serve us up some delicious cake. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh, no.
Guess I should start from the top. So, you know Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. I think it's the other one. I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? Spending a lot more time with Grace and Enemy P. I just thought it was all in my head. Then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, oh, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R. Which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R. just, like, glares at me. Grace, Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part.
Oh.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, so I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, because I was very angry and really embarrassed and just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this crappy day, and I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote a one-to-one to MR asking how long Noah's thing had been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot, you still following. What did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. She pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. Here's so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. It's all beyond me, and I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her she's being a really terrible friend. She's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, and she's at least kind of reasonable, so I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me, he's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells what Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but it definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but MR's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Not even that mad she's dating Noah, I'm just upset she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her kink. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noda. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I can almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. When you get older, you start realizing that the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. You want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think it says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. Look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Do we keep going for Brian? Get a little more water in there. Okay, let's keep going with Brian. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I am sure. Spend the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Man, this is the life. Hey, this one spells door.
Oh.
You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair?
Aww.
Dad, it's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing.
Aww.
Gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right. I thought you meant the other carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this... Look down at the mug of coffee with the word jumble in my hands. Pressing business I need to attend to. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that.
Yeah.
The secret word they'll spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. Got it. No flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. And I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. So what's the first thing you're gonna do at the fair? Eat greasy food, like deep fry everything, put it in my mouth. I don't care if it's tasty to start. I believe the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride rides with me, right? If you're looking for someone to ride scary rides with, that's a straight veto from the dead constituency. However, I'm happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dead custom.
Yeah.
Define scary rides. Anything that moves. Which is the opposite of me. I actually do like rides. Well, if you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who'll go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there, like who's the one with the eyebrows? Teresa, she got mono. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider, but then I'll have no one to puke on. Will I? What? Hey look, we're here. Carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their grubby fists. Colorful lights flash all around us. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Hey, let's go over to those greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand to what seems like a very specific direction. I know my favorite one is around here somewhere. Wait a second, is that... Brian? Wow, look who it is. Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face, but I'm sure I have. I think the girls set us up. Okay. I hate to do this, but I need to go take a quick break again. I'll be back in just a minute or two. Stay tuned. Crazy? Thank you for the host. We're gonna snag ourselves a Brian. And I'm pretty sure our daughters just set us up on a date. Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the same time in the same exact place. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival at the same night at the same time? Yes, Daisy, that's so strange. How bizarre. Brian, hit a miss. I feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian made a fool of me by besting me at fishing and then out-humbling me in front of my very own daughter. I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of Midway games here. How about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's go and do stuff together. When did I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards the some rides? Can't believe Brian's here. Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad. That's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn it up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated. Dad, you have to chill. Please chill for my sake. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like, stupidly chill. And once I prove that, once and for all, I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you could call me liquid nitrogen. I will destroy him. Dad. Spot the entrance to the Midway, a perfect opportunity. Hey Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple of games in?
Oh.
That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition.
Huh?
No, we wanted to check out some clowns. Over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled.
Oh.
Ugh, fine, let's play some games. But if you spend the whole night there, I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up, I'll win you something nice. And I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game Brian and I challenge each other to, their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbows airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back.
Oh.
Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey.
Hey.
So, Beatimus, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? Spot it from across the Midway. If we lock eyes, it swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish?
Dad.
It'll get us out of here, so... Great. Look over at Brian. We don't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins tonight.
Yeah.
Looks like it's skee-ball. You any good? ... I'm the best skee-ball player to ever grace this earth. Think you can handle me?
Ah.
Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee-ball champ. Share an earnest shake.
Ski that ball.
Third timer. Ooh. Got skills to pay the bills. Need more water. I want to finish this game today. The bell sounds, the lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at me. Turn to look at Brian, and his face is priceless. Tennant reaches up and dumps the goldfish in a plastic baggie. My hands shake as he passes it to me. I've done it. I've finally done it. The fish is mine. The pole saw is mine. Victory is mine. I have bested Brian. You won, fair and square. Hold the goldfish above my head, brandishing the aloft for the world to see. I couldn't have done it without Amanda. Oh wait, let's save. This is the final day. This is important. You know, you take your W's where you can get your W's. But I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the love and support of my dear daughter, Amanda. Dad. I do it all for you, kiddo. Dad. I hand her the fish. May this fish represent our unbreakable bond. Amanda, what would you like to name your new friend? How about Brian? Betrayed by my own flesh and blood, I am devastated.
Alright.
He wants to check out the Ferris wheel. Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. We traverse the fair and end up in the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. Doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So, how'd you do in the trig final? Way better than I thought I would. Those cosine sign problems. It still tripped me up, so I drew a cat instead of answering the questions. My teacher gave me a point for effort. Wow, is high school really that easy? Absolutely yes. The School of Hard Knocks, though, that's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy on the arm. Welcome to the streets. Check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love the section on female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in a book someday. Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next, Amanda pushes me forward. You first. Sit down in the carriage. And now you. Daisy pushes Brian in the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gate. Now, wait just a second. I'm gonna go get some deep fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences.
Whoa.
Hold on. Get along. Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd and the ride starts moving. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. The carriage creeps slowly upward. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower? Oh, is it too fast for you? It's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Sorry folks, ride's stuck. Guess a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. These are very crafty animals and are frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would prefer something like this. Pilfer something like that. And it'll be some time before I can get y'all down. Settle in and get cozy. Well. And hey, no hand stuff while you're up there. Well, and no mouse stuff either. Well, this is just great. Look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit it, but it's a pretty good view. Spot someone down at the food court melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why couldn't we get funnel cake first? My stomach grumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather, offering it to me. Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts eating it. Fine. My stomach growls again. Why didn't I take the fruit leather? Sit in silence as the crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian.
Whoa.
Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage.
Whoa.
Oh, I bet we could find it when we get off this thing.
Ah.
Here you can do my crosswords. Brian held his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not.
Ah.
Why am I being so mean to Brian? Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me?
Whoa.
What? I don't think I'm better than you. Okay, so you're just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart.
Whoa.
What? Yes? A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it.
Whoa.
And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people competition, because you would win that, because that's what you do.
I don't know.
I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No, but
Ah.
I don't think I'm better than you, at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing for fun at first, and then the more we started doing it, the more felt like you must hate me. And then the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I did want to beat you, Beatimus. Really, all I wanted was for you to like me. Aw, oh my. Like such an ass. Be honest with Brian. Hold on. We want eggplants. This is important. Be honest with yourself. Brian, I'm so sorry this whole time. It's all so clear now. This is what Amanda was trying to tell me. I've just been projecting my own insecurities onto you. Everything about you makes me feel inadequate. I think I was just trying to tear you down to compensate for my own low esteem. I feel like a total idiot. If I'm being totally honest, I think that you're really cool and strong and a good dad, and you're really... Maybe we don't go there just yet. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for you, Brian. I'm sorry I got so weird and jealous. But I think if you're willing to forgive me, we could probably be good friends. Sit in silence for a second.
Ah.
Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Brian holds out his hand.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Brian. Take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey Brian, I'm Beatimus. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Beatimus. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over a silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright, folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal the part, but instead still rummaging around the inner workings of the engine. We have formed a wary yet mutually beneficial truce. I think Amanda and Daisy probably put the ride operator up to this. Good choice, we need to find ourselves on dry land in no time. Brian and I wander around for the bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck in the Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that it's over with, can we both go home and quietly enjoy our evenings? Agreed. Dad? What? Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked things out. Our differ... Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. But Brian's right the fish, Brian. What? Daisy and I got on the log flume when we were going downhill. Brian just flew right out of the log and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. But Brian's right. The fish! Brian the fish. Oh, right. Come on. I sprinted to the log flume, spotting Brian the fish, stuck up on the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy. Get Brian before the fair closes, or who knows what will happen to him. The fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the track lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you have a window of about 10 seconds to grab him. Did you just do all that math in your head? It's really impressive. I just counted. It's not that impressive. I'm so proud of you, honey. Okay. The rafter's pretty high up. How are we going to reach him? Think for a second. I've got it. Brian runs over to the midway to the last game that we played and snags a pole from the game attendant. Easy to grab stuff from animals. I think this will do the trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here, these are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time. Come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance of the log flume, getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. You know, they could have asked the ride attendants for help. We take our seats in the slippery vinyl while the ride operator pulls it down over our laps. You ready for this? The log starts drifting down the Fig River. Unnaturally blue water sloshes over the sides, soaking my shoes. This is gross. You know how earlier I said I was the best at carnival rides? I am lurking in shame. I hail scorned. The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. A rickety log makes a slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life.
Whoa!
I see him. Hanging from the rafters just above the drop is our beloved Brian. The fish, not the guy. Are you ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can do this. Oh no.
Match that fish. Catch of the day.
With precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it. Grasp the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe during the drop. I momentarily forgot there was a drop. A big drop. Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh, it's a big drop. So when I told you I had to sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, it turns out I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over to me and takes my hand in his. I'm right here. We can do this. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. Ah! While the water rains down on us, I realize I had my eyes squeezed shut and opened them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. I told you we would make it. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda. Brian. Hey. No, the fish. Aw. I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me, that was all your dad. Aw, shucks, it was a team effort. Yeah, you'll use your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of all of us and plants her feet. Listen, dude, I might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We banded together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand stronger than the sum of our parts. And for you two, I actually don't care. The fair is closing. Just get out of here. The ride operator wanders off. You really are a sparkling conversationalist. Join the crowd of fairgoers slowly ambling to the parking lot.
Oh.
You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Ugh, do we have to? I've never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Can we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run on ahead, we'll catch up with you later tonight. Man and Daisy skip along, we'll probably find them curled up on my couch, watching long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd, who've all gathered to catch the fireworks.
Oh.
Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I will let you out-dad me. Ha, I'll take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first firework launches and explodes in the sky over the fire. Glad we talked about all of that stuff. Me too, it's good to have a friend like you, Brian. Fireworks launch into full swing, bursting around us in a rainbow of reds, greens, blues, and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. What's that? Don't know anything about fishing. Brian bursts out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay, it was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. That's what friends do, right? Ha! Laughter dies down and we watch the fireworks a little longer. I can tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out. You know, it's kind of funny. What is? We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but don't forget, I forgot about that. Brian laughs. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here? Or is it just me? Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky, I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, with emotions running so high, I realized that I've really been feeling what I thought was jealousy was actually... It's not just you. Brian inches towards me. Ooh. You know, it's hard paying attention to fireworks when you're right here. He and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, the other at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Brian pulls away from me a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another. I'll accept that challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out the paranormal ice road truckers still playing on TV. Turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself.
That was a great date.
Oh, I only got an A. I wonder if that's good enough to get the good ending with him. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Beautimus, be cool. Amanda walks to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they've got another thing coming. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww.
Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. Lead Amanda over to the kitchen where her present lies covered under a tablecloth. Nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Ah, Dad, you dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I think you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it would be nice to give you a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. Gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. Follow Amanda to the back door. Whoa. Poor Amanda looks terrified that she's suddenly surrounded by a bunch of men. But you told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise. Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, I want to make everyone come and support you.
Yeah.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? So proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. She'll make the rounds and make sure everybody's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. Trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't get me too wild. Don't let me get too wild.
Dude.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Ryan and... Oh, there's the daughters. I actually don't think I've ever seen them. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Greg. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang again soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you more at church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. Maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Artemis. Thank you. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. That was really fast. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Huh.
Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school.
Phew.
Haha, yeah, thanks.
Heh.
Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so... she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey.
I don't know.
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man. Man, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of the talking banana breads ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. The icebox cake is divine. I need to call it ice cream cake and icebox cake at some point, because that sounds really cool. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. I see Daisy and Amanda in the corner of the party, and I walk up to them. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap... Relax, Dad. We already won the game. We're just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear ya. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car. But you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. You know how you wish you were going through college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, right? Alright. Thanks, Amanda. Ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on this situation. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on their back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So... I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but... growing up wasn't easy, but I could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been here for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I swear if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that's enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Or present time. Present time. Present time. 10:46. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear off the wrapping to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make stuff, and stuff to break, right? Ugh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. I got the achievement World's Best Dad. I did it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I wonder who it is. Maxwell? Oh dear. I glance over to the back of the yard where Brian is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. Take a seat next to Brian as the last guests make their way out of the park.
Hey.
Nice job. I couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we doing like opposite competition now? Yeah, we're just gonna compliment each other relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could. I bet you could de-ice the sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. Nestle myself in the soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, but he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind. Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy, and Amanda? As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water. I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father-daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also be careful, she's probably gonna try to steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also got a feeling Daisy might try to stow away in her suitcase, so watch out for that. Sunset casts a pink glow over everything, and the quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although I don't think I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Ha! Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder. I am the cuddle champion. I am the cuddle champion! We'll see about that. Look at situations positively. There's Dream Daddy. I need to mark that for later. I can just drink water and watch the credits because my throat. Oh my gosh, minigames. There's a Penguin minigame, I've seen that one. Dad Battle? Radio. Piano. Whittling. Skee-ball. Golf one, which is hard. The fishing one was actually kind of fun. Concert minigame. Gargoyle. Test company, please ignore. Okay, that actually was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Oh baby. Oh baby. I think that means we got the good Brian ending. Oh baby. Well, that's... Oh, hi Crazy. How are you? Are there like achievements for like getting the best? What's in my inventory? Oh, there's cards. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all the Dream Daddy I'm gonna stream. Oh my goodness. Just been listening. You've been watching me romance this guy. Hold on, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm the cuddle champion, Crazy. The game said it. It's right there. I am the cuddle champion. Guide to unlocking dad endings. There's secret endings? Gotta go make lunch. Okay, Crazy. Okay, I guess I got the good ending. Or unlocked Brian's ending. What is this about a secret ending? No, I didn't want... Okay, this site's silly. It's not telling me anything. This is about secret endings. Hold on. Oh, I don't want discussions, I want guides. Show me the guides. Endings, here we go. Oh, this person doesn't have it. Have Amanda curse? Non-canon secret cult ending? Hold on here. This is like which bonus achievement. Escape the Margarita Zone. Nobody knows how to do that. On the Ferris wheel, choose B, and then punch him. Oh, do I want to try this? I don't know if I can do this. Continue. Epilogue, 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 Brian date 3. Okay. Oh, this is probably gonna hurt me. I don't think I want to do this. Oh, never mind. Park bench. Okay, let's load this one. Beginning of date 3.
Ski that ball.
Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, the balls are getting stuck. I got the skills. Okay. Achieved the title of Big Dad. I'm Alpha Dad. Carnival Rye.
Don't know about that.
Okay. I feel like such an ass for believing that for a second. Wait a minute, are you serious? Throw punch. I lunge at Brian with the best right cross I could muster, but I completely miss and flip over the side of the carriage, my fingers barely holding onto the railing. Brian tries to help me up, but it's too late. I fall. My last thoughts, my body lay broken and bloody and supine on the floor of the fairgrounds are of my daughter. Who will care for her? What kind of woman will she be? I hope she can be spared from the sight of my mangled corpse. Those are the things I will never know, all thanks to the folly of pride. You died. Fair warning, Pride. You can actually die in the game. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay, back to the title screen. Yeah. That's that. There's Dream Daddy. Let's go find someone to raid. I didn't realize that you could die in this game. Daddy. Who wants to raid? I don't know who I want to raid. Daddy. Let's raid my friend. Only joking. I normally don't get the chance to raid him. He is playing Pokemon Quest. He's actually really good at explaining games. So, go ahead, everyone. Thank you for watching me, for joining me through this different game. I normally don't play visual novels. Actually, mute this. Anyways, everyone, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. For all the love and the house that follows. Hearts. Let's do this raid. Alright. Everybody have a great Saturday. I'm probably going to be back tomorrow. I don't know with what. I might be back later today. I don't know. Kind of depends on how the day goes. Anyways, we'll talk to everybody later. Make sure everything's all ready. Okay. Bye, people. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.